owns Bear Cave Productions in Santa Barbara, yesterday performed at Loons on the Lake competition in Minneapolis. Put your hands together for Sam Bear.
Oh my gosh, okay, thank you for that applause. It was only slightly louder than in Minneapolis. Yeah, I was the only woman on the heat in the competition. Yeah, like, do we applaud for that? No, we sacrificed a whole minute of my competition time to point it out, okay? And would do it again. But that's why I'm here. It didn't advance, okay? You know, people don't like it when you hold it up to their face. A little about me. I'm Jewish and I'm Hispanic, so I'm what you'd call a jalapeno. Thank you. Also, some of you might have noticed, some of you more in the front, I am what you'd call thick with two C's. With me, lady. Listen, you were all thinking it, at least I said it, okay? Now, I love my body, okay? But also, it is a defense mechanism, okay? Makes me difficult to kidnap, harder to murder. I feel like if the time comes and someone does the old jab, jab, I had it coming, okay? And I never think a woman ever has it coming, but like me, you have to prepare, okay? You're not stealing me in some eco-friendly car. You had to rent a U-Haul, bitch. Like, investments were made. Detailed plans, you know? And it's not like they tell women that, like, don't take the same way home every day, you know? Yeah, you're a stalker. I have ADHD. You don't know how I don't know how I'm getting home. No, you really have to work. Half the time I end up at friends' houses. Yeah, like, there's some generational trauma that I'm very aware that I am healing, but then there's some things where I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna keep this. Like, my grandmother showed up unannounced to all her friends' houses constantly. And I would spend time with her in the summer because I was a child and my mom said, we're going to go see my mom. And I'm like, okay, I guess I'm coming too. So like that felt normal to me. My family is also, again, Hispanic. The whites always announce themselves. Historically, not as good as they should have, but like... but they call each other. I live in Santa Barbara, which is white, and so I don't have many friends anymore because they didn't like me. Just like, hey girl, I was in the neighborhood. Like, you live upstairs. That's not the neighborhood. We are roommates. I'm bored. I'm lonely. So also I get questions from women, bigger women, thicker women, curvy women, more to love women, whatever fucking thing you want to say. Just like C and up is what I call us. You know, how do I get over like any lack of confidence when I'm having sex? Okay, let's just cut to the chase. But mostly having sex with men. And I'm like, well, here's the thing. Sit on his face, if he dies, he dies, you know what I'm saying? Get over what are you talking about? You know, if you get that old double tap, take a swimming lesson. And here's the thing, like men on the internet and in the real world are terrible, but if you've ever been on TikTok and there's always these posts, at least on my For You page, that come up that's like, guys, when you ask us to sit on your face, do you want us to sit down or do you want us to hover? You will never read more supportive comments from men about women's bodies than in that comment section, okay? Men are like, crush me! I want to see God! Bury me! Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure one time I did almost kill a man, but again, like, who would miss him? That's one of my wife's favorite jokes, and least favorite jokes. No, she's a very proud lesbian. I'm proud of her too. You know, every lesbian visibility week, I take creepy photos of her and text it to her and say, I see you. And then She doesn't like when I take videos of her sleeping, and I'm really glad she's only seen one video I have of her sleeping. Is that an album? Like, it sounds creepy. If someone else who wasn't me was like, I have videos of your wife sleeping, that's awful! Get rid of those! But I'm just like, look at this precious angel. I have to film it later. And you're like, Sam, do you go back and watch these? No, it's like filming fireworks. Why are you doing this? Who's like, Jeremy, let's go back and watch July 4th, 1992, fireworks San Diego? We're watching this to prep. Like eating pregame, like let's watch highlights, but it's just, there was one time when fireworks went off and they all like, when they fucked up, and that was once in San Diego, 1992, okay? All of the fireworks went off at the exact same time. And like, everyone was like, is that supposed to happen? So what I'm saying is people didn't clear out as fast as they should. Like, we all stuck around for 10 more minutes, like. I'm here. Yeah, I don't film, I actually try and ruin people who are filming fireworks because I think it's stupid. And I don't like to mess up the lives of people I know and care about, but the lives of strangers, all about that. I try not to have beefs with people I know either, but celebrity beefs, my celebrity beefs go hard. They go strong, okay? Yeah. Reese Witherspoon, big beef with Reese Witherspoon. She always tries to be relatable, and I see it on her TikTok. She dances with a cookie. She dances near a cake. You're getting the theme, right? You know, and her dancing is white lady, and that's fine, you know what I mean? She's like, in the zone. She does a lower, does one of these to like be relatable, like, look at me, I'm loose. And my comment is the same on every one of her Reese posts. I'm like, eat the cake or get off my For You page. Growing up, I used to think that one day I would evolve into a woman who sang in my underwear into my hairbrush. Not only have I never been that woman, I've never met a woman who's done that. Like, who wasn't like emulating something they saw in a movie. I didn't ever was like, you know what? I'm gonna karaoke by myself in my room with my hairbrush. I'm gonna just really let it out. I do like a good makeover montage, and so I'm in the middle of one right now, so don't worry, it will happen. I do have ADHD, surprise! Did you go woo? Oh my, mental illness, yeah! Like depression, anxiety too, give me 2 woos for that. Girl, of course you do. If you're gonna, you got a little sprinkle of tizzy too, then you're like, wow, we do! Mental illness. That's cool. So having ADHD, I have like a lot of random thoughts always in my head, and some I have right now. When I think about the ocean, just a big bowl of monster soup. Charcuterie boards, adult Lunchables. Okay. Subscribing to OnlyFans, supporting an independent artist. I think I just helped a lot of you save some of your relationships. Socks are just saunas for your feet. Yeah, speaking of feet, toes are just feet fingers. You hate that, and I love it. I don't care. Bras are just chest prisons. Yeah. Knives are just mini swords. Which I always thought it was weird that men are like, get in the kitchen! Why? That's where all the knives are. Alright, select your weapon. Men also do get ADHD, you know, equal opportunity for mental illness. It is different for them though. They have trouble focusing. No. Women with ADHD, it is like a buffet smorgasbord, an all-you-can-eat buffet of additional co-occurring mental health disorders, okay? It's like a dollop of depression, okay? A little scoop of anxiety, a smidgen of the tizzy, okay? Like a double helping of perfectionism, and then just a smattering of never being able to remember anybody's name, but being able to recall with absolute impeccable precise detail everything you talked about in every conversation you've ever had with them, including the name of their dog that died in 2nd grade. All right, I am going to leave you guys on this note. I'm an entertainer, which means I need another job to pay the bills. So I've written a couple of books. I'm a published author. Thank you guys. I've written a book. It's a bestseller on Amazon. It's called These Walls Are Too Thin, Living with Your Millennial Child. As my mother calls it, my autobiography. Yeah, right, I didn't ask to be brought into this world. She brought me here, okay? Here, take this, a user's guide to running with scissors. Yeah, grow up already, you're practically 3. That's a big one. This has been a top seller kind of just after the pandemic. It was, Mommy, why do I look so much like the neighbor? All right, guys, that's my time.